The Rizzler? I'm gonna kick your fat butt! Rizzler, you need to stop eating candy!
This is a publicity stunt done by baby Gronk's parents. Ever since another child became famous on the internet, the Rizzler, baby Gronk's parents have forced him to make dozens of videos threatening this other child star. Baby Gronk is an 11-year-old boy who is currently being exploited by his parents. He hangs out with adult creators and often is used in inappropriate or sexual ways and makes inappropriate jokes, and overall, he's completely being used on the internet, but no one cares. So today, we need to get in the issue that absolutely nobody is talking about. I was watching Snapchat Reels a few days ago, or whatever you call it, and I came across a baby Gronk video that I'll show you in a second, and you can tell, obviously, that this scene is completely scripted and it's obviously fake, but baby Gronk just doesn't look right. He looks scared, he looks like frightened, and he looks miserable.
All right, baby Gronk, which one of these girls is the prettiest?
I want all three of them.
All three of them? All right, well, if you can dunk over all three of them, they'll give you a kiss.
Okay.
Before I show you the most disturbing part, reminder, this kid is 11 years old, and these are OF creators that are over 20. This is not appropriate. This is a minor, but nobody cares at all. All the comments are hating on him. It's like he's 11.
All right, baby Gronk, go! All right, let's see. No way! Oh! Over all of them!
Hi!
You guys know what you gotta do. Group hug, because he's not of age. Yeah!
Does he look happy here? He literally looks like he's about to cry. How is this even allowed? Why are more people not worried about this? I feel like, I'm gonna get hate for this, but I feel like it's partly because he's a guy, and there's this whole belief that if you're a guy, you can't be, like, abused as much, or you can't be sexually abused. I'm not saying he's actually had relationships with these models, but this is disgusting. Like, look at this poor kid. He doesn't get to choose any of this. His parents are making him do this. And this is one of the thousands of videos you can find of him with other OF models or adult creators. And once again, like, I know I'm gonna have to say this, I have nothing against these creators. Like, I don't care what you do with your life, but you should not be hanging around kids and making, like, adult jokes with a literal 11-year-old. That's just not appropriate. This shouldn't be controversial. It's not appropriate to make jokes and pretend to date an 11-year-old kid that is a kid. He should be playing with Legos. He should not be doing this. I found a clip where he's giving, like, a motivational speech, and all the comments are, like, hating on him and being like, this kid's so dumb. People don't seem to realize that the parents behind baby Gronk, this is obviously a rage bait channel. Like, it's to get angry reactions out of people. So hating on the 11-year-old kid, just, like, how stupid can you be? Obviously, this 11-year-old kid didn't hand his parents his phone and was like, yeah, I'm gonna write this whole motivational speech. I'm gonna lift these fake weights and I'm gonna say how good I am. Yeah, and then I'm gonna hang out with OF models. No, his parents are doing this. So why are we hating on the kid that doesn't get a say in anything? We don't know where he's at. We don't know what will happen to him if he doesn't record these videos. We don't know anything.
Riz, paper, scissors with baby Gronk.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Bruh.
Pan back. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Now imagine if this was an 11-year-old girl hanging out with a male OF model and he, like, wasn't wearing a shirt and stuff and they were, like, flirting. I think this would spark some backlash. So where's the backlash for baby Gronk? Where's people getting mad? That I just don't understand how the internet works anymore.
Oh!
Once again, it's fine to do whatever you want with your body, but an 11-year-old kid is not a good way to advertise it. This issue is becoming more and more common as social media grows because there's so much competition on OnlyFans. You have to stand out. Like, you have to have something unique. So when you use a kid, it's different. It's something different. It's horrible, but it gets views, sadly.
Oh my gosh, it's the kid from the internet.
Oh my god, it's baby Gronk! Are you coming to Florida State? It's the best school ever. I don't know. Come on!
It's the most obvious scripted crap ever. Like, it is so obvious. His dad was like, Gronk, say this. And then he was like, you guys say this, okay, ready, go. It's so obvious that they're just making him say this stuff. Imagine being in his spot. You're too young to be able to do anything. All you can do is just do what your parents say. And the internet hates you for literally having no choice. And look, he just graduated 5th grade. 5th grade. I don't know why, because it just Like, the comment sections and everything just, like, amazes me how stupid people are. Like, it is so obvious that this kid doesn't get to choose what he does. And you can find so many clips where this kid is basically shouting out for help with his facial expressions. Like, they make him say things, but you can just see with his eyes, he's like, I don't want to do this, please. And there are so many horror stories about kids being famous on YouTube. And when I say horror stories, I mean true stories, real examples of kids on YouTube being starved, hit, punched, abused in horrific ways when they don't do what their parents say. Like, this is heartbreaking because I feel so bad for this kid. Like, we don't know what would happen. What if, like, they, like, hurt him or something? It's just so sad. And there is absolutely no evidence that he is, obviously, but other than his facial expressions, which obviously that's not, like, evidence, but it doesn't sit right with me. His face, every time you see it, his eyes are, like, dead, and he just doesn't look happy.
Go get help, Tina! Go get help, Tina! Go!
Oh my gosh! You go! Oh my gosh!
To make this scene even more unsettling, I'm just going to remind you his parents went through and told him everything he needed to do for this scene. Everything. His parents. Not every parent deserves a kid, but every kid deserves a good parent.
I'm so happy, bro. Can I get phone number? Sure, I guess.
The majority of his viral clips are either him flirting with OF models or hitting on 20-year-olds with boyfriends. Just imagine if the roles were reversed. Maybe people would care. This scene has copyrighted music, but this girl basically asks, can you rizz me up or can you, like, make me attracted to you? Why do I have to explain that this is wrong and this is not this kid's fault? I talked about in my intro the, like, PR stunt where he's, like, threatening the Rizzler. I don't know if they actually, like, know the Big Justice family or anything, but obviously this is just to get attention. These fake fights, you can see them, it's kind of copying or mimicking the OF girls' fights. Like, Sophie Rain, she always has, like, these staged fights, and if you go on, like, her story, she'll, like, pretend like some girls are leaving her out, just as an attempt to get more attention and bring attention to herself so she can make more money. It's one of these things, and it's just, like, it's so awkward. All the videos, if you watch, he's, like, it's so forced, and it's so awkward, painfully awkward to watch these.
The Rizzler?
When I was like 10, I used to film like pretend movies with my siblings, and they literally acted the same exact way this kid does. Like, it's so obvious. They just told him a line, stuck the phone in his face, and went, say it now. Come on, say it, bud.
I'm gonna kick your fat butt! Rizzler, you need to stop eating candy! Big Justice, help me!
Hey, Dad, that was good. Can I be done now? Dad, can I be done? I did it well. I can already just see what he says. But yeah, I've seen maybe one or two videos kind of talking about this. Like, Orange Peanut made a video on it. Kind of credit to him for even bringing some awareness to this. But overall, yeah, this kid's gonna have his life ruined because of this. And it's just sad to see that social media is changing where we don't have sympathy for minors anymore, and we blame them when it's so obviously not their fault and they're being forced to do things. And they are literally being sexualized for views. And yeah, I guess views are more valuable than your kid's life because you ruined your kid's life. And I hope that was worth it. To whoever his parents are, just take the poor kid off the internet and stop forcing him to do this stuff. Thank you. Bye.